Hey everybody, Arnaldo Wolfman here of Gear It First and for Schools Only. I'm here with my wife, Monica. To say this has been a hell of a season is an absolute understatement. We thought we were doing something wrong. We've never seen employee turnaround like this before. We hired about 20 new people and only one actually made it. The rest either quit because they can't stand working till 4 a.m. even though we told them that ahead of time, or they can't do math, or they don't understand how payroll works, or we found legal reasons why they lied to us about whether or not they should be working for us, or job abandonment. I mean, you name it. It's just been insane. But we've made this season work one way or another. But now comes May 4th. May 4th went absolutely crazy real fast because a few of our employees last minute said they cannot work, and it's not their fault because they had testing. So what we're doing is just to make things a little bit easier. I'm having a team of people. It's myself, Monica, Carlton, who looks like Benedict Cumberbatch, so you'll see that in a second, Philip, and Nick Pagan. We are going to be setting up three schools today. We're going to start over at the Hilton to go set up Apopkas, at least most of it. And then my tech AJ will be finishing that up. It'll be interesting. AJ's working on her own because there is no DJ. We were not available at all. We only had AV, so the school hired a different DJ and we take care of everything else. After that, we'll be setting up Monica's. Now, Monica doesn't really need help. Hers is at St. Cloud at the Reunion Resort. It's an I-beam setup, a little bit simpler than the other ones you've seen. But the reason we're setting it up early is because of the issue of the dance floor. The venue needs to set up the dance floor early, and they don't know where and what size. So rather than playing the let's figure it out game, they're going to let us set up early. And that also works out because if, God forbid, somebody gets sick or whatever happens the way it's been going, then somebody from her crew can go over and help. And then there is a Wyndemere. Wyndemere setup is massive. If you remember all the twinkle drape we've been bringing out, we bought it because we wanted to do Wyndemere setup. We wanted to do something special for them. You're talking almost 240 feet of twinkle drape. And they only have about 3 people in that crew because they're a little short-handed. So we're going to go ahead and get that set up early. Breaking it down won't be an issue. There'll be people there to help them break down. But as far as setup, we want to go ahead and make sure that's done early. Now, what the Swan and Dolphin has is they have an event going on, but they are letting us get in as soon as the event is over, which is 9 p.m. We're only going to set up the 2 sides, so that all Nick has to do is finish the main light show and finish the main drape. Their theme is Starstruck, so there's going to be a drape tunnel with a twinkle drape. There's going to be drape down the sides, and the white drape is going to be one big giant video screen doing different constellations, galaxies, etc. This weekend's pretty exciting too because we have not 1, not 2, but 3 individual lasers with the disco scan systems. If you remember the disco scan from Pangolin, it literally gives you 360 degrees of projection from a lens. So what we do is we're able to hit the entire ceiling, not a fraction, the entire ceiling. Now for that, we are using our Mercury laser from X Laser, but we're also using the Cavant Club Max 3 watt lasers. You know, when you're doing the disco scans, you want bright, powerful lasers. Both of these lasers are incredible, but the Cavant's actually going to be really cool because we have the FP4 built in, so we can either connect it to Beyond, or we can load everything into its built-in media server and play it right then and there. Likewise with the Mercury, there are some built-in effects. There are not a lot of stars in there yet, not until they add more to their Gobo pack, so we're going to be using that with Beyond. But yeah, going to be a busy day. You'll get a little bit behind the scenes, and then the next day I'll upload another gig log that shows my actual setup. But here we go. 3 schools, 1 day. Let's do this. So I am here with Nick, Philip. We're gonna start doing Apopka's prom. Hold on.
There was a car that had ants poo-poo.
Yep, driving by, and one car said honk for ant poo-poo. I would say that right before the king and queen dance, you're gonna put 1 bag in each one and then just kind of fluff it up, right? Because the bag is compacted. It's 1 pound each, so dump it all in there and fluff it up. Make sure there's no confetti blocking this guy. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Do the same thing for the other side. And then when he announces king and queen, hit this button. And then the confetti will blow everywhere. Magical! All right, so do not plug anything in here. Do not turn this on until it's time to do the confetti. All right? Thanks. So you can see the first part of the black drapes there with the vines. So we got the first one set up at Apopka, and now we're on the way to the reunion resort to get at least a good chunk of St. Cloud's done. We don't really need to set up early for this one. There's a good team working it tomorrow, but the dance floor, we need to figure out the spacing on that. So yeah, it's been a long drive. I-4 is terrible as usual, and we've been having a great conversation with Nick about the amazing career opportunities at Wendy's. So pretty exciting about that. Trying to do a panorama, it's not really working. There we go.
Nerd.
Wow. Can't wait to put that in the video.
Yes, and that.
You have multiple outlets, all in separate circuits, all along the walls. But you see that hole where Nick is going through? Look at this, 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 look at this. Woo! All built in. So, big props. I wish every hotel had a 208 Istro in there. This is Monica's Midicon rig. The Midicon 2. Mac Mini with 2 hard drives, 2 operating systems per hard drive, a Compu SDE with 2 physical ArtNet, and there's 2 physical DMX and 3 ArtNet. Plus we got a little USB extender. All right, so we got the Cavant. We're gonna be doing that disco scan lens real quick. It's gonna look so damn good. So we've got the disco scan. It's going all the way around there. All pretty. So you can see the temporary mapping right now.
Hey guys.
And that's all with a disco scan laser. Big show for this one. And I'm telling you right now, this is one of the reasons why you have to use Beyond. The Cavant, this one does not have a license for Beyond, only Quick Show. And the thing about Beyond is it has freeform mesh. So what happens is I can literally grab this and map it just like I would do video. Well, Quickshow doesn't have that. Luckily, we still have a nice coverage. Look at all this with one freaking laser beam. So we're gonna click OK. And let's go ahead and make it rain some dollars.
Okay, where's that gonna do?
Well, when you're playing like no hands, make it rain. Look up. And then over here.
Kids like. Can you slow it down?
Yeah, you can do all that. You know how to do all that.
I don't know if they have the same feature on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'll just leave it on playback so you can slow it down. But look at that. Oh. So you can see all the tiny little stars everywhere. But then we got the animated stars all across. And we've got a few different ones too. So we have, like, for example, shooting stars of different kinds, right? For the King and Queen dance, we even have fireworks to a degree. And then my personal favorite, like during like a really upbeat song, look at these shooting stars that are coming out of their chandeliers. How pretty is that, right? So, but yeah, when students come in, just stars everywhere. All right, so we're killing it over at St. Cloud. We're done for today on that one. Now we're gonna go to Wyndemere and get those twinkle drapes all set up. So we're enjoying some fireworks show. There's some poor sap driving lift. There's another poor sap riding lift.
Up of Hollywood Studios.
And now we are at Disney Swan and Dolphin. This is part of the room. It's kind of hard to see, but the students, obviously come in from there. So this will be the White Galaxy. I don't know how far the 100 feet will go. I think it'll stop like right here. So then we're gonna have the drapes on this side of the wall from probably right around here, because the drapes are gonna start right around here, all the way down there. Philip over here. And the Swan and Dolphin, because yeah, they hooked us up with some of the best key lime pie ever. Like, that's
and cookies.
That's good. And those cookies were heaven, except for Will, who for some reason.
Whoever's making the food here needs to sit at the right hand of God.
Yes, he does. The chef here is very good. If y'all ever to Swan and Dolphin, I'll tell you the macarons are amazing, and the empanadas. Going through a plethora of cables as we get ready to. I got it, Will. Thank you. And you can see our frame of pipe and drape that's slowly being built here. So Nick and Monica are setting up the sparkle drape. It's super sparkly.
Drink too hard.
We got drip for sale. Hey, Will. I got drape for sale.
Trying to spy on Billy?
Woo! Look at that drape. I got drape for sale. And that's it. We're calling it quits for the night. Nick and his team will have the pleasure of setting up the rest of this. And this whole area is going to get video mapped. Well, you still have that one last bit. But after that, we're calling it quits.
That was mean.
So
You could have just like from the beginning been like, we're gonna call it quits afterward. But no, you gotta give us hope.
Benedict Cumberbatch is very angry right now. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Gear It First, honest reviews, incredible gig logs, lots of tips and tricks, and more tutorials than any other YouTube channel. I guarantee it or your money back.